Welcome, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. Now, I want to talk further about, well, it was off the back of a YouTube I did earlier on in the week around how you are rejecting your masculine. So I want to talk, I want to deep dive into this a little bit more because it's really resonated with a lot of people, but they're still struggling a little bit with it. So let's deep dive into this. So welcome, I'm Kathleen from Awakening Meraki. Now, here's the thing, and look, you can understand this from a conceptual perspective, you can understand it intellectually, but neither actually really help. It's resonance. It's this deep feeling in here. It's this deep knowing. If you're someone that's had very powerful telepathy, do not panic if you don't, because every journey is very unique. For me, I've had like this incredible journey of telepathy, and but I want to deep dive into this because people are going, I get it, but I'm not seeing. So, and they're trying to wrestle, and this is the problem. I'm going to share a personal story that happened right at fairly new on my journey, and I was in that dance energy, that push pull energy, and my twin used to send me a lot of jokes, and I can honestly tell you it was probably only a few months ago, and so we're talking now 3 years ago, right, that this thing happened. But it's later on that I'm really, because I'm working, because of where I'm at in terms of my own frequency, my own personal journey, I just know what these masculines are saying now, and it's like so profound, but the ego structure is getting in the way. And so he used to send me a lot of jokes, and there was this one particular joke, and it was like a blackboard, and there was a man writing like maths. So there was maths equations all over the blackboard, right? And it's like he was looking at the blackboard, almost going, can't figure this one out. In the background was a mirror, and in the caption of this joke was something about trying to figure women out, right? Now, at the time, I was like laughing about it, and I nearly, everyone will laugh at this, I nearly turned around and says, just look in the mirror, there's your answer. However, it was years later, I went, oh my God, that is my spiritual masculine saying, stop trying to figure this out through the mind, Kathleen, and go look in the mirror. There is your answer. That's what that joke was about. And this is the thing, they drop these things, and it's your spiritual masculine. And I look back, and there were so many obvious signs. But of course, when you're in the ego structure and you're just really focused in the 3D, and you're really, because that was in the days when I was just seeking everywhere, left, right, and center, you don't resonate. And so I guess what I want to encourage everybody is that your masculines will drop things to you if you're in communication with them, and you're going to look at it going, it's weird, right? It's weird, but there's more to it. There's always more to it. And I guess my journey has been full of visions and full of so many, we all get synchronicities, but I have these full-on visions. And, just through my own experience with my masculine, it's been, there's just so many signs. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. You can't understand this journey. How are we rejecting our masculine? Is by seeking the information, looking for the information, looking outside of ourselves. Even, and I've shared this before on here, even very early on because I had such a strong Kundalini awakening, and I was, awakened, third eye blew open very quickly within weeks. And I remember lying on my bed, and I got this booming noise say, watch all your mirrors, Kathleen. And everybody is a reflection of you. There is you and your reality, okay? Now, your masculine is not the body that you need to go seeking, okay? You need to feel your masculine in here. So that heart chakra, this is where you're connected. Your masculine is literally right here at an energetic level. They're nowhere They haven't gone anywhere. They are literally here. So how are you rejecting your masculine? Because you're thinking they're over there somewhere. And in a physical sense, yes, it is. But because you're physically projecting out of yourself, which means you are rejecting part of you, rejecting your masculine because you think they're in another country or they're in another house or they're in another relationship, right? In a physical form, potentially, yes. However, in an energetic, no, they are right here. They are literally right here. And this is why you must come inwards to find it. And you can't, when you're in the mind, your consciousness is not at a level where you're going to really resonate. So you've got to get right out of the mind when it comes to the twin, because you're seeking for something that's inside of you, looking for it over there. And I know it's incredibly hard because we are so programmed to look outside of ourselves, right? But this journey makes you come right in. And you need to start to feel the energy in here. The reason why we feel so bloody scattered at the beginning of this journey is because we're putting our energy everywhere, but where it belongs. Where are we putting it? We're putting it into tarot, psychics, YouTubes, Reddit, Quora, wherever, right? And I'm not saying that some of those are not helpful, because they absolutely are. However, some of that content is completely unhelpful, but some of it will help you energetically shift, okay? And so it's just really important that when you're watching content, check in on intention. Is this to help me shift, to get more resonance? Great. Intention's on me. Because when you put your intention on something outside of you, you're scattering your energy. The minute you start bringing down bringing your energy back to you, right? I just know if I'm scrolling on social media, right, just doing random shit, I'll just be like scroll. I was talking to my daughter and I were chatting about this just today, actually. And it's like your energy's anywhere but on you. When you bring it back to you, you feel more stable and more balanced. The minute that you start projecting it out everywhere, it feels like you've lost a part of yourself. And that's what's going on here. When we're looking for the masculine, we've lost a part of ourselves because we're pushing it away, because the energy expands. And so that's your fear expanding. You don't want to expand the fear. You want to expand the love frequency, which comes inside of you. And it builds and it builds and it builds. Now, for those that have strong telepathy, you will know when you make a shift, it's boom, automatic. They're already downloading to you the reflection. They reflect you instantly. And when I say instantly, I mean instantly, at an energetic level. And you may not see it in the physical straight away, but that is okay. I know this is where the challenge is, because you can feel the energy, we're going to say them, but it's really, there's just one, but you can feel them within you, but you're seeing nothing, no evidence. Just know that the divine is working for you. Everything that's happening for you is always going to benefit you. Even the oscillations, even the ego death, the whole lot. It doesn't feel like it, but it's all to benefit you, so that you can come into your divinity, really into the sovereign being that you are. I think what people think on this journey is that you have to be in soul all day, every day, or 24, or that's not the case at all. You've just got to untangle the knots in the energy between you and your twin. That's what you're untangling. It's like they talk about the silver cord between twins, right? It's like all meshed up in knots. Those knots are all the fear. It's all the thoughts. Where are they? Where are they going? What the heck? Why am I not good enough? Why have I not been chosen? Why have they gone into another relationship? That is density. And when you release the density of those thoughts, the energy can free itself, and then it can just come in. That's how manifestation works. You must become the embodiment. This is why you will come into 5D union first, and and then it will manifest in your physical. You come into your natural, true state of being. You come into the union with 5D first, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it in here. You will know. You'll be like, bloody damn, he, she, whatever they, them, we'll just call them that, but really they're with me the whole time. They've been here the whole bloody time. And so this is why I can't encourage enough. You've got to come inwards. So when you're feeling anxious, you're feeling that longing, you're feeling that pull, I want you to come in here, come to your heart chakra and go, it's okay. They're with me. They're with me. I'm good. We're one and it's okay. And come back. And the more you do that, the more you will start to feel it inside of you. This is you experiencing you. Okay? This is you giving feedback back to you. It's you giving you feedback when you get telepathy or when you get those the joke that I was sharing with you. And everyone will have stories about their twin and something that they sent them that you now resonate. Oh my God, it was literally me all along. It's literally you all along. I love quotes. And I remember when I very first met my twin, he yanked out his phone, never talked about quotes to him ever. We sat down with a glass of wine and he pulls the phone out and he goes, look at all my quotes. And I remember at the time pulling my phone out going, oh yeah, I've got lots of quotes too. It's you. It's like, and you'll have these moments where you'll go, holy fuck, it's actually me. Oh my God, in another body. So come inwards, come inwards. I know it's really hard, but the more you look outside, the more you try and understand this, the more you are rejecting yourself, which is in theory, your masculine, okay? That's what's going on. The journey here is about embodiment. It is about your natural state of being. It's about you coming into the divine essence that you are. And I've been saying this a lot this week to clients that I've been working with. Masculines are very good in the physical to say, no, we're just friends. Whatever you allow them to treat you like a friend, they will keep you in the friend zone. Why is that? Because they're teaching you, and that you need to get into your divinity. You need to come into your God, goddess energy. You need to be the embodiment of the non-friend, right? And the non-friend is a beautiful sexual being. She, he, however you identify, is not the friend to the divine counterpart, okay? So you have to release those fears that are keeping you in that friend zone, because they will keep you there until you go, I am no friend. We are not friends, okay? We are not friends. We are divine lovers. We are well beyond the friend zone, and they will keep you there until you embody it, until you become it, because it's you in another body, and it's giving you feedback that you are not in your divinity. You do not believe that you are worthy of being more than a friend. You do not believe that you're not comfortable in your body. That is what they will do. I see it time and time again. I've been there. You have to come into, and you have to like really step fully into the embodiment. And I can tell you it will get reflected back. There is a process. Now, it's not going to, some masculines reflect it back in the physical really quick. It just depends on your journey. If you are in a deep separation, trust, and you're doing the soul work, then trust, so are they. They can only ever reflect. So when you choose this union and you start to embody this union, they will reflect it back at some point. It's divine union truth. I have had visions after visions after visions all week about twin flames, and I wouldn't be on here saying this if I didn't believe myself. Okay, your masculine is you in another body. That is the other aspect of you. But if you keep seeking outside of yourself, you're going to stay in this density of 3D. You're going to stay at that level of that consciousness, and you're going to cycle and you're going to loop, and that's uncomfortable. You're actually better, irrespective of where the masculine is, to come into your soul, into your core soul frequency. It's all about energy. This is you in another body. This is beyond this 3D. It doesn't come from 3D, this connection. It is way bigger, so much more beautiful, so much more bigger. But the more you come inwards, the more you will feel the energy in here. You'll feel your chakras align fully. You will start to feel the sexual energy within you will shift. It will shift from that, the beginning, it's really that low vibrational, just like get inappropriate stuff. This is like pure, it's beautiful, it's blissful. This is your divine counterpart. This is not your friend. This is not somebody that you need to, what often we find too is the feminine wants to like help them because they're normally in a bit of chaos themselves. Your job is not to help them. Your job is to lift yourself up vibrationally out of the matrix. And they teach us self-love by treating us like they treat us, right? Just know that it's a spiritual connection, so they're not intentionally doing it. They don't even know why they do it. They just respond to the energy, and you can see it. You see it on their faces, right? It gets all distorted when you're in that like push-pull energy. So you need to pull yourself out of this 3D density, come into your divinity, start connecting up at the 5D level, and you'll know, and you'll yank them with you. They will get out of there eventually as well. But we lead this energetically. So the longer that we stay in 3D, the longer that they're going to stay stuck in these old cycles as well. Your job is to really collapse all these karmic patterns and cycles within you. There's a lot coming up for us at the moment. When you collapse it, they will pull out of a relationship, or they'll pull out of whatever. And because at the end of the day, this journey is way bigger than just, people go, I don't want to control them. You're not controlling them. What you're doing is you're getting yourself out of the shit show of 3D, and you're rising up and you're coming into your divinity. What happens with them, that's irrelevant, right? It's all about you, right? There's you. When you come into the 5D and the 5D union, what you'll know is that you are the universe. You are the creator of everything in your 3D reality. And soul, you're in your soul frequency, and soul draws everything to you. You magnetize in. Your job is just to release all of this stuff, get out of the density of 3D, out of the stories. When we're in the stories, we're not in soul. So get out of the stories, come into peace. It will all start to resonate, but it won't resonate while you keep looking outside of yourself, right? You'll be like me, apparently, staring at the blackboard, looking at maths equations, which Kathleen would never try and even attempt to work out anyway. But that is a true story that I wanted to share, and there was a huge message in that particular joke. And you look back on your journey and you're like, oh my God, everything was there. All the answers were always there. The divine is so loud at the beginning of this journey, but we insist on staying stuck in the 3D. So the quicker you get out of it, the better. If you need some help and support, you know where to find me. Just know that you are being guided, right? Soul is always guiding you. But how you're rejecting your masculine, so I circle back and finish this off, is by looking outside of yourself for answers. The answers are in here. They're always in here. Sending lots of love.